With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught by Hunter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Here we go, 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Lisa 24.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Jacoby Myers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now it's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 18, 5 years.
Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
He completes it to Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
13, Luke. Hey, Lion. Same Fred. Hey, chill.
Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. The Jaguars hit 9-3 here on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
You look at this Colt defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Lawrence will throw. And that'll be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
11. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
23.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
That's a gain of 7.
30 left.
3rd and 5.
Go. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Red, I'm gun.
4th down, here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
At the 2-yard line.
Hey.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
13 yards.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
65 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. On the draw is Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
On the ready. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Panthers.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own...
They got his man complete. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mitchell Evans with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Lawrence to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this up to the 32.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
Sink right. Hey, go.
Lawrence going to throw again. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Back to throw again. He'll get this off to Etienne. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 5. From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they were going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Hey, take right open. 30 left. 11. Hey, Kills, 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Go. 13 loop.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. Hey, tomato, go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 28 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Richardson looking to throw this. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The toss here completed to Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down.
Come on.
Richardson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
First down.
Ready up.
It's a gain of 6.
Trap 19.
First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go. It's trap 50. Trap 6. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Back to the air with Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throw out wide, pulled in by Downs. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
They're going right back to Pittman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Get it.
This pass left side to Downs. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, check that. Here we go. Let's go.
Taylor is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal.
It's third down and
Giddens is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
touchdown, Indianapolis.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Go.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
At the 35-yard
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's go. Hey, 11, add it. 11.
Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Lawrence will throw. Screenplay, here's ETN. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. Hey, kill. Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw there to Strange. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Liking 18.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jaguars 21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does it? And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Left. 11, add. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Sink right. Red on red. Sink right. Hey, Dinter. Dunk. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Tomato. Done. Go. Let's go. Go. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath TTN. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Go.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They go play action with Richardson. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Bronco.
Richardson looking to throw. And is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
30 left.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Eleven. Hey, go. Hey, chill.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to look deep for more. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Byron. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this offense on third down today can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
First and 10, Taylor now. They juked him. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to Taylor on first down. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Jaguars' 5-yard line.
Get up, go check, Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here is third down and 4.
Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. No.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
A 22-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
All right, let's go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now second and 3.
Hey, I'm gun.
Brings up second and 3.
Now Lawrence to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's good for Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Colts pick it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Viking 18.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, Their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.